That's bad.
Well, look who we got here. How you doing, Jack? Back in the garage after all this time. Still feels warm. Feels like Pops just moved him in here a little bit ago. But today's not about Jack. Today is about the S10. It's almost 50 out. The roads seem pretty dry, so I'm going to put some coolant in it, top off the transmission fluid, and hopefully take it down the road, as long as everything seems pretty happy. And I did bring my draggy with me in case things seem really happy. We can get an idea on what the thing would run.
I had to pull the number 7 out. The spark plug looked brand spanking new, like it was never fired. I switched it with 1, put it back in, trying to get a...
That's the issue we were having last time, is that back one wasn't firing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Look at this thing. Look at this absolute unit. Let's just admire it for a second. This old dirty, dusty hot rod. The Skyjacker 9000. See if we still got battery power. Oh yeah, still got fuel too. So, I ended up putting in the tune from that blue 1980 Camaro that I 5.3 swapped, God, like 4 years ago. And this thing fired right up, sounded great, didn't have to touch the throttle. Well, I say sounded great. It sounds like there's a lifter that's not happy. But I'm hoping once we let it run a little bit more, that thing will pump up and it'll smooth out and quiet out. The exhaust sounded great, though. But yeah, if you remember, the 6.0 that we had in this thing, some idiot, some complete buffoon dropped a bolt down the cylinder and just shattered a piston. So I'm not going to name names, but, you know, that guy's a real doofus. But we got the 5.3 that was in the Cobra, just mocked up in here now. And it sounded pretty good. Still have the same eBay cam, same eBay springs. Swapped those over to the, I think, 706s are on this thing. And it's sounding good. Speaking of the Cobra real quick, that you'll notice since Jack was in the garage, the Cobra got moved out to this one right here. There it is. He's got this side unzipped already. Old Dusty. God dang. Yeah, there's our hood prop. But yeah, this thing's just kind of sitting, waiting for me to either sell it or figure out what I want to do with it. But man, there's such a big part of me that doesn't want to sell it because it's such a nice, clean car. I had the thought of just dumping a small block Chevy down in it with a Turbo 400 and putting a 150 shot on it. I thought that would be a hell of a good time. But aside from that, the thing's just sitting here. Robbed of its turbo kit, robbed of its motor. Poor thing's becoming a parts car. So yeah, I'm going to get the tranny fluid in this thing. Actually, I hope, oh man, I hope that I put the, because this has one of those stupid Amazon dipsticks. I hope that I left that in here. Ruh-roh, Raggy. I gotta see what one we have on Jack. Maybe he has one. I got tranny fluid and coolant for the S10.
Oh, okay.
I just need to find the little piece to go in the trans dipstick to fill it.
Oh, that little funnel is over here someplace.
Well, it's one of the ones that slides in the dipstick and then you have to put a funnel in that. I can't remember if there's one over here or not.
Yeah, the one they used to use before.
There used to be an end on this.
Oh.
I don't know. We might be able to make it work.
That's all I've ever seen. I just brought this thing in about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was saying it still felt warm.
Yeah, and then FedEx delivered half my order. Ordered 2 of them pans, I get 1.
Oh,
It's like,
nice.
well, they can't send me another one, so they have to refund my money, and after all that, then I have to place an order and buy another one. Or I can just run my ass over here to Walmart and buy one,
Yeah.
which will probably cost me twice as much.
Yeah. How'd it run? I got the power turned off.
Yeah,
He didn't hear me.
it's like the fuel was a little dirty. Oh, still.
Yeah.
Well, when you rev it up, it clears out some.
Come on, Jack.
Jesus Christ, all that time sitting out there and it fires right up?
He's bashful.
What?
He's bashful. Maybe I should have just left the power on.
You figure out what?
Oh well. So I'm gonna fill up the coolant, fill up the tranny fluid, and then hopefully we can take the S10 down the road and drive it for the first time. All right. I have no idea where I put the little fill thing for that, so I had to make our own little funnel. That will be absolutely perfect. It's definitely a two-man job though.
Oh.
We can do the coolant first. Now that we got the hose clamps on that, so shouldn't leak anymore.
I hope not.
Yeah. And I'm just now remembering that I never wired up the fan, but it's cool enough out and not gonna be driving it very long. Hopefully I'm driving it at all, I guess.
I know once it starts, it's gonna suck it like crazy.
Yeah. Hope this actually works. Should be far enough in there that it doesn't come back out.
Is it filling up this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They're nice, convenient, but a bitch putting anything in. They take it so fucking slow.
Yeah, these ones kind of suck.
Yeah. I wanted to say that, but not on camera.
Well, these things are ass. They're nice for, they're nice for situations where you can't fit a normal one, but like
They
anytime,
suck and not in a good way.
yeah, like anytime you have to actually use them, they're horrible. Hillbilly funnel worked perfect. Got this thing filled up. Overfilled, you know what they say, fill it till it spits.
1 gallon, right?
Sweet.
Probably go quicker once it starts.
I can fire it up, hopefully.
I hope so.
Come on, Dime. You ain't never let me down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I can't tell if it's exhaust or lifted. Let's just get back here. Woo-wee. quick revs. Oh, yeah. Damn, she sounds good. This thing sounds good.
Well, this thing just does not want to suck water down.
How much you got in it? You got 2 in it yet?
No, one and a little bit.
Alright, Dime a Dozen's run. It sounded pretty dang good. A little bit of an exhaust leak at the manifold, or the header. We've talked about that. That flange looks like a zigzag. The temperature right now, we're at 178. It's probably just going to keep climbing because we don't have the fan hooked up. But it's idling awesome. You heard those cold revs. Man, we're close. I want to check the transmission, make sure it's going into gear, and then we'll probably let it cool back down and see if we can take it down the road. We got gears. Hopefully we have all the gears and it shifts good. You can hear it kind of wanting to stall out, so got to play with that. But aside from that, I think we should be good to take it down the road. So like I said, probably going to shut it off here in a second and let it cool off. We're just now up to 194. I really don't want to go much more over like 205, just to keep things safe and happy. Man, this thing sounds good. Here, I'll hold the hose.
Drink, you thirsty bitch, drink.
Gloop, 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 gloop. Yeah, who knows that bottom hose could be collapsed more than we think. I don't know, if it's going through this, it should go through that bottom line just fine. This one looks totally kink to me.
No, it's not.
I mean this upper one. The way I'm holding it, it looks totally kink, but it's going through that just fine. Is that other one empty?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is the second one, finally. Finally.
Finally! The Rock has come back! Nothing but the best. Alright, so, note to self. Empty LS, tiny little Honda radiator, holds 3 gallons of coolant. We ended up filling on both sides of the thermostat and started coming back out of the radiator, so pretty confident that we're all good there. Hopefully the truck is cooled off enough with that fresh water to where we can at least take it down the road and see if everything's going to work, see how good the tune is.
Quarter mile.
Draggy, just in case. You know, you never know. Just in case there's a fire, I'm not going to put my seatbelt on. Make sure the key's on so that the steering's not locked. Hopefully the computer has enough battery left because that was getting pretty low. I hope there's enough gas in it. I think I only put like 3 gallons in it a few weeks ago. Yes, I know my battery's running low. Please just work. Come on.
makes it there and back, or what?
Alright, we're at 150.
Taking off. No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about that.
Yeah, we don't have enough gas in it. It's so sketchy, I don't want to blow a tire or something. But it feels like it's moving pretty decently.
Yep, it needs a turbo. Or nitrous, or both. That looked like that guy that turned me in last time.
The neighbor there, I think, is kind of upset at us. He was standing out by the road. Oh well. Says we got to 82 mile an hour in the 8. I think we're running out of gas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was gonna do a burnout, but I think we're out of gas. Alright. Says we only got up to 210. So that's awesome. 210 with no fan. Like, I know it's kind of cold out, but 210 with no fan, I'll take that. Especially after making like 2 little rips in it. According to the HP tuners, I shifted at 5,500. So this thing had a bunch of RPM left in it. Like, this thing should go close to 7, no problem. I mean, the springs are kind of iffy, but...
$10 says the cops show up.
That guy?
Oh yeah, he was out there looking.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him when we were there, but coming back I saw him, and I was like,
oh yeah, well he wasn't there until you took off right in front of his house.
well, I wasn't sure.
Come flying out.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna overheat or if I was gonna run out of gas, so I wanted to get some data. So I was like,
Yeah.
people don't really recognize the truck. Hopefully, if they do, we can pull it around back.
Yeah.
Without a fan, it only got to 210.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Not bad at all.
That was a hair dog, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's so low fuel that the fuel kept sloshing away, so it'd be like, what? First drive with the S10, I would call it a success.
Oh yeah, made it back.
Made it back, didn't overheat, which I am surprised by that. I thought it was going to overheat without the fan hooked up, but it only ever got up to 210. And I shifted at 5,500. So it's like there's still like 1,500 RPM left in it. And then, yeah, when I was taking off, the fuel sloshed away from the pickup, so it was like, what? Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Probably won't push our luck with anything else. Cops might be on their way from that one neighbor. Some people just want to be grumpy. They just look for things to complain about. Not me. I look for junky cars and get them running again. So that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, clicking that bell to get the notification when videos go up. We'll see you next time.